There's more than one kind of job description? Yes, there is. Depending on the focus of your hiring process, you will most likely utilize one of these two types of job descriptions to introduce candidates to your program and to your open positions: skill-based or competency-based. Let's examine them a bit closer to clarify the differences between the two. The skill-based job description is the traditional job description with which we may be most familiar. Generally, it is very straightforward and focuses on the specific skills required of the person who will ultimately be in this position. For some positions, this type of job description is all that is required. In a nutshell, job title, position details, and skills comprise the description, with very little else included for candidates. Competency-based job descriptions, however, take a more holistic approach to the process of outlining a particular position. The premise behind the competency-based job description is that past behavior predicts future performance, meaning that the focus of the description is to make the connection between the skills, knowledge, and behavior of the candidate and the requirements of the position they seek. The candidate should be reviewing this type of description and asking themselves, is this a good fit? Can I do this work? Have I done this work? And if not, can my skills transfer successfully? Are there competencies in this description that I do not possess? Am I willing to learn them in order to successfully meet the criteria for this position? The goal of this type of job description is to provide candidates with a complete picture, not just the skills required, but the knowledge and the behaviors as well. You may be wondering, what is the difference between skills and knowledge? What kind of behaviors should I be looking for? Well, let's find out. Skills are the abilities needed to execute job duties such as software and computer proficiency, interpersonal skills, lesson planning, curriculum development, content knowledge, or specific digital literacy skills. The skills are pretty straightforward and critical to candidates in understanding the position they are considering. This section of the job description lists and highlights specific duties to be performed. For example, entry of monthly attendance into SMART, participates in monthly student registration process, attends monthly staff meetings, teaches reading to level 3 of HiSET or GED learners, attends weekly common planning time meetings, or coordinates career and education plan implementation with all students at all levels. Knowledge includes areas of specialty or expertise, special training, schooling, or certifications. Knowledge digs deeper into the candidate's training, areas of particular interest, and drive to learn more about their work and their field. Indicating the knowledge required of a particular position right up front will help candidates to determine whether or not the position is one to be pursued and whether the knowledge required is something they would be willing to acquire if they do not possess it already. This allows you some insight into the candidate's mindset. Some examples of knowledge might include a teaching background that includes reading, history, math, science, or social studies, SMART or Cognos certification, demonstrated curriculum development expertise, assessment certifications in Best Plus, TABE Class E reading or writing, or MAPT, proficiency in the use of Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, and knowledge of adult learning theory. These demonstrate the motivation of candidates as to complete a certification, specialize in a particular subject, or enhance your skills to a level of proficiency requires work beyond the basic skill level. Behavior includes characteristics an employee must display on the job. As we discussed earlier, there are some behaviors you require of all employees, others may be more position specific. As seen here, you are seeking initiative, adaptability, and professionalism from all employees, but the ability to mentor other staff members and students or multitask may not be a requirement of every position within your program. Job descriptions are definitely not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. In a nutshell, in order to have a comprehensive, competency-based job description, it should include the breakdown of desired skills, knowledge, and behaviors that you seek. A side-by-side comparison of the major components of each job description reveals the fact that a competency-based job description has a much broader focus than the traditional skills-based job description. The type of job description you choose to use will most definitely impact the candidate that applies for your positions.